This is more than just a fantasy map. This is a visual journey through the lands of the Throne of Glass series. A world forged in blood, fire, and magic. A kingdom where glass towers shimmer and ancient tombs whisper beneath stone. Whether you're new to Sarah J. Maas's saga or a returning reader longing to walk again through its unforgettable terrain, this tour invites you to witness every kingdom, castle, forest, and battlefield through Celaena Sardothien's eyes. So sit back and let the world unfold. Far to the north, where cliffs drop into jagged canyons and the wind carries the sting of salt, lie the mines of Endovier, a place where people vanish. The ground is crusted in white, not from snow, but from the very salt they're forced to dig. Shackles clink as slaves trudge through the stone tunnels, their hands blistered, their eyes hollow. The sun offers no comfort, only burns. For most, Endovier is the end. Its barracks are blood-soaked, its food barely edible, and the guards rule with cruelty. It's a place made to erase people. Built along the banks of the Eyllwe River, Rifthold gleams like a jewel in the sun, its domes and towers reaching toward the sky, a capital carved by ambition. The glass castle is more than just a palace, it is a symbol. A place where the past is buried under gleaming walls and cold marble. The throne room itself is a study in silence. Tall windows of glass frame the kingdom below, while a single throne, clear, cutting, flawless, sits raised like judgment. One wall is pure glass, making even the strongest feel small, exposed. But the castle is not all fire and stone. Its royal library spirals upward in floors of shadow and soft candlelight. The training grounds ring with steel and sweat, echoing with bruises and pride. Outside, the royal gardens bloom, a place of deceptive peace. Yet even their fountains are watched. Terrasen, once the jewel of the continent, now lies dormant under pine needles and snowfall. The land itself mourns. Towering mountains cradle green valleys where rivers murmur songs of forgotten kings. Towns once vibrant now stand quiet, with doors boarded and hearths long cold. But still, the forest breathes, wild and old. Across the sea from Aderlin, Wendlyn stands untouched by empire. Its forests are vast, ancient, and alive with unseen watchers. The trees stretch so high they block the stars, and the moss underfoot softens even the deadliest footsteps. Magic is strong here. It lives in waterfalls that whisper secrets, in creatures that pass silently through the trees, in the Fae who rule from their glittering city. It is in these mountains and glades that Celaena is reborn. Here, power is not something stolen or granted, it must be earned. Through sweat, pain, and sacrifice. Wendlyn does not forgive weakness. Shining like a mirage deep within Wendlyn, Doranelle is the ancient city of the Fae. Its towers spiral with glowing crystal, its streets paved in silver and shadow. The rivers that wind through it shimmer beneath moonlight, and the air itself seems to hum with power. To mortal eyes, it is breathtaking. To Fae hearts, it is home. But beneath the beauty lies danger. The court is cold, its rulers colder. Here, smiles are weapons, and every word is a test. South of Aderlin, Eyllwe blooms in wetlands and whispered prayers. Rivers fork into endless deltas, and wooden walkways connect floating villages that rest upon the water. The air is thick with incense and the croak of frogs, the scent of herbs rising from cooking pots and ancient shrines. The people of Eyllwe hold their history close, etched in tattoos, carved in totems, passed down in lullabies. It is a place of healing and belief, of rebellion beneath reeds. Tucked into the cliffs of the southern coast, Skulls Bay is more legend than location. Ships with black sails anchor in its harbor, and the streets reek of blood, brine, and bad deals. Buildings lean like drunks. Every tavern echoes with shouts, songs, and the clink of hidden knives. The pirate lord rules from his fortress above the bay, watching with sharp eyes. But there's freedom here, rough and violent and real. No kings, no crowns, just the sea and the steel to survive it. For some, Skulls Bay is a death trap. For others, it's the only place that ever felt like home. Hidden on the edge of the world, Mistward is veiled in fog and mystery. Founded as a sanctuary, it welcomes those fleeing tyranny and bloodshed. Stone cottages huddle beside quiet forests, and the mist that cloaks the hills feels protective, almost alive. Within these walls, a new kind of kingdom grows. one not built on conquest or bloodline, but on choice. Set in the heart of the Ferian Gap, the Blackbeak Fortress is carved into the bones of the earth. Spires of iron pierce the sky, bones hang from rafters, wolves prowl below, and war banners flap above. This is the stronghold of the Iron Teeth Witches, where obedience is drilled, cruelty rewarded, and weakness destroyed. It is here that warriors are forged not with honor but with brutality. Winged witches take flight from its towers, their screams echoing across mountain ranges. This fortress is more than a training ground. It is a forge for terror, where loyalties are bred in blood. Across the sea, nestled between desert and mountain, rises Antica. Its golden domes shine beneath a relentless sun. Marketplaces overflow with color, silks, spices, laughter, and philosophy. Every family bears a sword. Every child learns to ride. This is a land of balance, of power earned and kept. The palace itself is vast and open, built for light and honesty, yet riddled with silent games. And far above it all, on the cliffs that watch the sea, stands the Torre Cesme. Rising from pale stone and surrounded by wild gardens, Torre Cesme is a place of quiet power. The wind here smells of rosemary and salt. Water trickles from fountains shaped like ancient queens. The healers move through its halls in silence, their touch gentle, their knowledge vast. They ask for no thanks, only that the wounded try. This is where broken things are made whole again, not just bodies, but minds. It is a temple to care, to recovery, and to strength that does not come from a sword. Each place tells its own story. Each path carved the queen we came to follow. Which place spoke to you most? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more journeys into your favorite fantasy worlds. Until next time, travel far, choose boldly, and never forget the stories that made you.